How often do you get to have two ribbon cuttings in one beautiful morning? So I thank you all for showing up here again. This is great. Just an hour ago, we celebrated and cut the ribbon on an improved mile stretch of 146th Street between Quaker and Indiana. And now we're here at 98th Street in Alcove, and between Upland and Alcove, and another major step forward in delivering on the promises that we made and our voters and taxpayers made in 2022 to continue to help Lubbock grow out. So this is the result of that. This is the physical manifestation of what we voted on. So the people of Lubbock, we thank you. This is a real commitment of their money. And it's also a commitment of their hope and belief in the future of our city. Your votes made this project here possible for us. When you supported that road bond, when you said yes to what was put before you, you were saying yes to safer streets, to better infrastructure, and connecting our community. And that's what this is all about. And today we're here because we were seeing this vision come to life. So I want to first extend a heartfelt thanks to West Texas Paving. And today I want to point out particularly Ray Taylor. Ray? Ray wants to, he doesn't want to stand up. Ray, stand up. All right, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Mr. Jarnigan and your group and all that. It's a great project, and appreciate everything that y'all have done. And I also want to thank Kimley Horn and Leslie Bruce. Leslie Bruce was, I think, the supervisor on this project too. So Leslie, thank you very much for that. They're experts, real experts in engineering and planning, helping this thing move from concept to the finished product here. So these improvements to 98th Street are more than just pavement. It's more than just lanes, additional lanes. It represents, of course, an investment in the future of our city. Safer roads, smoother traffic, stronger neighborhoods. That's what these roads are about. That's what we're committed to. I also want to recognize the efforts of our previous city council. I believe first year on the council is when we put this before the voters. We have our former mayor, Trey Payne, here, and I think the mic just died, so I can speak real loud.
You're going to have to, Mayor.
Test. All right. Well, you can't always count on electronics, but want to thank our previous council members who had the vision, and also the committee that was put together. We have Heather Keister here, who also, she does all sorts of duties, but this is one of her big duties for us. She's helped corral that group and get them together so that they can make decisions about where we need these roads for the future of Lubbock. So I want to thank our previous city council, our city staff, our advisory committee, and everyone who's worked behind the scenes to make this project and this day possible. So thank you all for being here to celebrate with us. This is how we build a better, safer, more connected Lubbock. One project at a time, one ribbon cutting at a time. So now I'm going to turn this over to the council person for District 5, Dr. Jennifer Wilson, and she'll discuss the community impact. Dr. Wilson, you have to speak up.
All right. Good morning. Oh no, I'm in Mayor Trey Payne fashion. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you, Trey. I was like, he used to call everybody out on these when nobody would say good morning to him, and I always appreciated that. So thank you guys all for being here today. What a great day in Lubbock, Texas. I know this road has been open for a little over probably a month and a half is when we moved the cones. Thank you guys for getting that done a little bit sooner. I know we were on a time crunch. I walked out here. I think it was maybe the first day the cones got off. You may have seen it on Facebook. The first day we moved them back, I was one of the first cars to get to drive this road officially and lawfully. I may have done it once or twice before. I know y'all didn't hear that, just looking, watching progress. You know, I used to live in a neighborhood not far from here, and when I ran for this seat, this was the one promise that I made when I was out block walking, because that was one of the biggest concerns out here in District 5 and out here in Southwest Lubbock was the lack of some connectivity, where we were seeing roads go up and we had dirt right here not even 2 years ago. And I'm happy to to announce, and what I said that day was promises made, promises kept. You know, when I went out to run for this position, I knew I had at least one goal for District 5, and this was it. And then it has grown, and it is so much more, and we thank so many people for our road bond back in 2022. We've got Heather Keister, who led that committee, all of our different construction companies that are involved right now in the 2022 bond project, moving forward with also our 2024 bond project. But this is where it starts, is right here, the heart of our community, the heart of District 5 was what kind of led my initiative to move forward with that. Now, the community impact of just in District 5, over here back behind me, in our neighborhood over here, we have Upland Heights Elementary School, who had literally one way out onto Upland to get out, and the traffic out here was tremendously hard. That is a nice way to put it. And people complained, and now this has opened up. It opened up before a new school year, and I can't tell you, out of how hard this job is and all the complaints that I receive, how many thank yous that I have gotten, that you have improved the lives of children with access, connectivity, parents trying to get their kids to school, trying to get in and out of their neighborhoods out here. So thank you guys all for participating in that and making that happen for taxpayers in Lubbock, Texas. You know, I like to echo the mayor's thanks. Thank you to Kimley Horn. Thank you to our Citizens Committee. Thank you to West Texas Paving. None of this would happen without you. All I do is sit up there and take a vote. You're the real ones here, the boots on the ground that actually make this happen for our community. And thank you guys for that. It is greatly appreciated. You know, we would be remiss. The people who voted this in is not me. You know, we just bring it and stick it on a ballot, but our taxpayers, the voters in Lubbock, Texas, they see the need, they see that we grow and that we're growing very quickly, and that we have to maintain our infrastructure to be able to support that growth. So we have to say thank you to the voters that believed in us and believe in our road bond projects and believe in our companies to get these projects done. You know, one of the other things that was very important to me when I ran for this seat is public safety. And our roads, even though people think of public safety being only police and fire, infrastructure is a part of public safety, a huge part of public safety. Nobody involved in public safety can do their job without the infrastructure that our roads provide to this city. And so this is a huge part of public safety, and I will continue to fight for our roads here in Lubbock, Texas, as well as the rest of our council, our mayor, our past mayor. What was it, Trey? 2 years ago, we stood out here in the blowing wind, the sun that Matt Dotre had us facing into to do a groundbreaking right here. Yep, so thank you to him. Thank you to our previous mayor, previous councils, current mayor, current council, everybody involved in this project. Personally, it comes as a huge thank you from me and from our taxpayers. So with that being said, I'd like to invite Ms. Heather Keister up here today. She's an engineer with Freese & Nichols, and she was our chair of our Citizens Advisory Committee, to come talk to us a little bit. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. All right, well, good morning. Thank you very much. Excited to be here. My name is Heather Keister, and I had the honor of chairing the Citizens Advisory Committee in 2022 and again in 2024. Just a reminder of that process, we were made of 13 members appointed by council from every council district, and we were tasked with studying the needs. While we know there's many roadway needs in all sections of our city, we were charged with evaluating those needs, recommending projects to bring forward, and then also talking about the appropriate way to fund those needs. So we were formed in June of 2022. We brought that list forward and made a recommendation for a roadway bond at that time. We were very thankful for the citizens' support and approval of that roadway bond. As a committee, we're really proud. We feel like we know there's a lot of needs, but as a committee, we were able to solve the most pressing needs, and especially related to this project. I know at that time we were facing things like, how do we balance our existing street maintenance and our growth needs? This project was one that every single person agreed on was a need. We aren't just preparing for growth. As you can hear, that growth is here. The traffic is here, the need is here. This project in particular, there was dirt paving to a built-out subdivision and an open school, not even a brand new school. It had already been operating. So this really presented a lot of challenges, not just for convenience. We also talk about Lubbock not being a 15-minute city anymore, really just wanting to keep people moving. When we're not moving is when we have safety problems, we have access problems. And so particularly proud of the opening of this project because it was something that was unanimously agreed that this was a vital need for our city. So excited. This is a really exciting day for Lubbock. Really want to thank the whole process. So our committee members, that was a really hard job, and I'm thankful for everyone on the committee that participated. We got a lot of great support from city staff, and really thankful for that support. We couldn't have done it without their staff. Really appreciate the support from the past city council, the current city council, and then especially the voters for showing this confidence and making this investment in the city of Lubbock. It's going to allow Lubbock to be well positioned for continued growth and success, and a big reason is how we respond when we have infrastructure needs. So excited to be part of this, thankful to be part of this, and I'm going to turn the mic back over to Mayor McBrayer to cut the ribbon.
All right, let's get started. Let's do the ribbon cutting. Who's got the scissors? Matt's always got the big scissors. So let's get everybody up here. Let's get folks from West Texas. Come on, guys. And we're gonna cut it right across here. A lot of hands on these scissors. All right. All right. Come on.
Yep.
Leslie, come on. Heather, Dr. Wilson.
I'm ready.
Come on in.
Everybody.
Oh, am I holding it?
Yeah, everybody get some hands on. Come on.
Okay.
Hands.
All right. We're here to dedicate the opening of 98th Street and from Alcove to Upland for the safety and success of our city. On the count of three, let's cut this ribbon. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations.
Great job. Well done.
All right.